Welcome back, students. So in this video link, let us continue the revision of chapter aldehydes ketones. Now in the aldehydes and ketones, during our regular lecture also. Okay. Now we have written the notes. Okay. And once this lecture you are watching, okay, from beginning, keep your notes ready with you so that you can refer the notes what we have done. So accordingly you will get the idea and you can revise quickly the chapter. So we start the definition. Definition of aldehydes and ketones. Compounds which are containing carbonyl group are called aldehydes and ketones. And in aldehydes, the carbonyl group will be attached to alkyl group and one hydrogen compulsory. And in ketones, carbonyl group will be attached to two alkyl groups which can be same or different. Dash means different from this R. R means alkyl group. And this is the structure of carbonyl group. In classification now, so aldehydes are classified as aliphatic aldehydes and aromatic aldehydes. Now, aliphatic aldehydes, aliphatic word itself you know. Aliphatic means open chain, straight or in the chain branching might be there, but they are called as aliphatic aldehydes, means containing CHO group. Aromatic aldehyde means CHO group is attached to benzene ring, that is called aromatic aldehyde. Okay, example very simple. You can refer from the notes already have written. And then the classification of the ketones. Ketones can be simple or mixed ketones. Simple ketones means ketones in which carbonyl group is attached to same alkyl group, same. Dimethyl ketone, diethyl ketone, these are examples. And mixed ketones means the ketones in which carbonyl group is attached to different alkyl groups. For example, ethyl methyl ketone. Okay, that is example. IPC nomenclature. According to IPC naming system for aldehydes and ketones, aldehydes are named as alkanes. Al means aldehyde. Take example here, HCHO. Only one carbon atom here. So if one carbon atom is there, the alkane would have been methane. methane. Okay, but in that methane now E is replaced by al because it is a functional group CHO, one carbon atom. That's why aldehyde is a functional group. That's why methane al. Similarly, ketones are named as alkanone. Alkanone. Alkanone, where the E of the alkane is replaced by ONE. Now look here, this example is a ketone. 1, 2, 3 carbon atom. That's why propane. Propane would have been the alkane, and in that propane E replaced by, you have to replace by ONE, so you will get propanone. Okay, some more examples, important examples you get in the tabular form which I have given. So go through it and clear your doubts. Preparation of aldehydes and ketones. Okay, very important. So first method, from alcohols. So from alcohol means you take simple alcohol here, methanol. Now methanol in presence of K2Cr2O7, potassium dichromate, which is a oxidizing agent, and this K2Cr2O7 will produce oxygen to methanol. Okay, and this will break, molecule will break. One part will give you aldehyde, one part will give you water. And the oxygen which will be produced by K2Cr2O7 to methanol will be one nascent oxygen. Now you know what is the meaning of nascent oxygen. Now second method of preparation of aldehydes and ketones, that is from calcium salts of carboxylic acid. अगर यहाँ से हम C हटा देंगे और H यहाँ पर रखेंगे और ये 2 भी हटा देंगे, H यहाँ पर रख दिया, तो आपको कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड मिलता है. ओके, बट डायरेक्टली हम लोग कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड यूज नहीं कर सकते. दैट्स व्हाई वी आर यूजिंग कैल्शियम सॉल्ट्स ऑफ कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड. इट इज कैल्शियम, ओके, सॉल्ट ऑफ कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड. So directly, very easy reaction, directly heat this particular calcium salt of carboxylic acid. One molecule you will get aldehyde और second byproduct आपको क्या मिलेगा CaCO3. Third method from acetyl chloride. Very simple reaction this also. Okay, bond breaks here. One H is added here, giving HCl. One H gets added here, and you get acid aldehyde, or you can say according to IUPAC this will be ethanol. Two carbon atoms. Two carbon atoms. That's why ethanol. Fourth method, hydrogen cyanide reacting with Grignard reagent. See, Grignard reagent reactions are very important reactions. Okay, so cyanide compound reacting with Grignard reagent. First you will get the addition product, both the molecules will get added, and you get an intermediate, which is not the final product, intermediate which is very unstable. Okay, so CH3 gets added to this carbon, you get this part, and MgI gets added to N and MgI. Triple bond gets converted to double bond. So this is a very unstable intermediate. Okay, and you can immediately carry out the hydrolysis step for the intermediate, and you get aldehyde, ammonia, and MgIOH. Okay, so this is the method of preparation for aliphatic aldehydes. Now method of preparation for aromatic aldehydes. First in that Riemann-Tiemann reaction, you take a phenol, OH attached to benzenic phenol, treat with chloroform in presence of a base NaOH, and you get H is replaced from here, and you get ONA and CHO. Okay, this is CHO. CHO you should write like this CHO, but place is not. So CHO, and finally hydrolysis of this product will remove Na from this compound. H is added, so you get this compound, which is name is Salis aldehyde. Okay, Salis aldehyde. So we get aromatic aldehyde. And second is Gattermann-Post reaction. Gattermann-Post reaction, you take benzene, okay, and you treat with carbon monoxide in presence of anhydrous AnCl3, and this is simple addition reaction. One H which is present here on this carbon gets transferred to CO, you get CHO. Okay, otherwise you will wonder from where the H is coming. So H present here is transferred to CO, it forms CHO group, aldehyde group, and you get this compound aromatic aldehyde, benzaldehyde. So dear student, this was the revision part for introduction and preparations of aldehydes. Okay, so this is our first video link. Okay, and second video link I'll give. Okay, so next video link we are going to continue with the some more methods of preparation of aromatic aldehydes, and then chemical reactions of aldehydes and ketones, which will wind up this chapter of aldehydes and ketones. Okay, so we'll continue in the next video link. Okay, go through this chapter well, revise well, and keep your doubts ready. Okay, thank you.